So guys, before we get started, don't forget we do have that amazing discount code thanks to Tier 0 Games going on right now. And all you have to do is put in ZWGames5 to get 5% discount on your total order at tier0games.com. The links will be in the description below. What's up YouTube, Dad here from Several Games. And as of last night, we finally got the reveal that in the TCG, Dragoon of Red Eyes will be coming in August in the Mega Tins of 2020 as a promo. So technically everyone should be able to get hold of him. It is not down to pull rate, it is all down to how many promos are there and if it's a guaranteed promo per tin or if it will be like Nibiru and Dark Ruler no more. So you should be able to get technically free, if not more, from a case of tins. Now what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to show you a video of how easy this guy is to make, which is why he's so hyped, what he actually does, which is why he, a lot of people have hyped him, and then also cards that can break him and get rid of him as easy as anything as well, so you do not have to fear him once he does drop. So we start off with exactly what he is. So he is a spellcaster fusion monster. It requires Dark Magician plus Red Eyes Black Dragon or one dragon effect monster, so he can be quite generic just by putting those cards into the deck. You can use him making any particular fusion card you want, but most 9 times out of 10 people are going to be using Red Eyes Fusion, and the commons of these are already started at 4 quid and going up, and the supers are like 20 quid, so hopefully they'll get a reprint close to the time as well, but do start picking them up if you need to. Neither player can target or destroy this card with card effects. During your main phase, you can destroy one monster your opponent controls, and if you do, inflict damage to your opponent equal to that monster's original attack. You can use this effect a number of times per turn, up to the number of normal monsters used as fusion material for this card summon. So if you use Red Eyes and Dark Magician, you can use it twice. If you only use Red Eyes or Dark Magician, you can use it once. And then one card that you will get, so if you make this with King of the Swamp or Prisma or anything that can actually duplicate Dark Magician's name, once per turn, when a card or effect is activated, quick effect, discard one card, negate the activation, and if you do, destroy that card. And if you do that, this card gains 1000 attack. So as long as you destroy the card, this will gain a permanent 1k boost. So if your opponent activates a card effect during their turn and then activates it during your turn, this is going to be a 5k towers. So I'm going to show you how to make it, and then I'm going to show you how to break it. So all you need is two cards. Any 2 cards, as long as they're effect monsters. So just because they're so random and how it's going to work, we're going to go with Silver Gadget and Gold Gadget. So as long as you get 2 effect monsters on board, that's all you need. Because then what you do is you overlay these 2, or you link these into Predaplant, Verte, Anaconda. You then use Verte Anaconda's effect. It will be the last thing you make, but the best thing about it is you send Red Eyes Fusion from your deck to the grave for 2000 life points, and then you get to send the materials from your deck to the graveyard. So you'll be able to send the Red Eyes and the Dark Magician to make your Dragoon of Red Eyes, and now we're in Master of 5, he can go anywhere. Now the reason you can use Red Eyes Fusion and still summon Verte Anaconda in the same turn is because Verte Anaconda applies the Fusion Summons effect, not the restriction. So it basically says, Fusion Summon one Fusion monster that lists a Red Eyes monster, which it does, as material from your extra deck using monsters from your hand, deck, or your side of the field as fusion materials. And if you do, its name becomes Red Eyes Black Dragon. So that is the fusion effect. The you cannot normal or special summon other monsters to turn you activate this effect is only if you activate Red Eyes Fusion itself from hand, not its fusion effect through Verte Anaconda. Now, with that being said, straight away, when you end your board like this, the first thing that will break this board straight away is Super Poly, as they are both dark monsters. You can still fuse with Dragoon as it is not unaffected by other monster effects, it just can't be targeted. We also have cards like Dingrisu, you have stuff like Borolo Dragon, you've got Boral Sword, all of these cards that do require setup. That is the only issue, is if the player that drops Dragoon is knows what your opponent's playing and negates at the correct time, then it can't be broken. But Kaijus, Lava Golems, anything that can clear this board off without targeting or destroying it will break it. So it is not an unbreakable board, it's just a tough boss monster to get past that anybody that can put 2 effect monsters on the board can make. It is as simple as that. So the one thing you don't want to do is you don't want to open up your Red Eyes Fusion. That will brick the deck. But ideally, all you're looking for to put into any deck is a Verte Anaconda plus a Dragoon of Red Eyes, so 2 spaces in the extra deck and 3 spaces or 1 space in the main deck if you already play Effect Dragons and you only want to use his pop and burn effect once per turn. So you can see that the engine is actually incredibly tiny to give any deck out there an insane boss monster. And I've just shown you how you can make it and how you can break it as well. So please smash the like button on this video, subscribe to the channel as well. I'll be bringing you more. If you have any questions about Dragoon, please let me know. I'll be more than happy to answer them for you. The ban list could completely shift, and I kind of hope it does. I kind of hope that this doesn't become generic. It just gives Red Eyes and Dark Magician that boss monster that they've been crying out for, and it can be made with Itemize as well, just to kind of give them a step up above the rest of the decks. But the chances are, because of this isolation period, it will become a staple card in everyone's deck, and hopefully it's easy enough for everyone to pull. So I hope this helps. I hope it's given you an idea of how to make it and how to break it, and we can go from there. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, share, and as always, guys, happy dueling.